to really speak of what we are as a nation, and a bit to talk about the nation of Madagascar, which was admitted as a SADC member state back at the 25th SADC summit. Today we talk of the 44th, but Madagascar was admitted back in 2005, where the summit was held in Botswana, capital city Gaborone, and the country attained its independence back in 1960.
Ndinonzi mai Mwachande ndogara kuChegutu tiri kuhodha ukuku kurima senda vanotidzidzisa maitirikiro acho kuti dzinyatsoita zvakanaka munoita sei tinotenga chikafu ikoko madhiringi ati vanotipa mafidha mishonga yacho zvese ndiri kufara notokudza acho aiwa dzinokura zvakanaka dzakanaka aiwa zvakarongeka vari kutidetsera chaizvo kurima senda kurima kune mari zveshuwa tiri kutozvionera tega.
These dancers who will not stop, they will not tire, they will keep dancing to really welcome our guest Vengani. It's been a colorful picture at the airport, and it doesn't stop, it continues.
Yebo bambe siqhubekela phambili sibona abantu bejabula bethakazelela abantu bemzini ababuyayo njengokutsho kwakho bambe ngaphambilini sike sabona abanye umongameli abagoqela umongameli we-DRC uComrade Felix Tshisekedi, sabona njalo inkosi yaseSwatini layo ifika layo njalo ihamba ikhatshwe ngunkosikazi wayo njalo sibona akathesi simelele enye ndizamtshina isithe yafika enkundleni ye Robert Gabriel International Airport thwele yona umongameli wele Madagascar Andre Rajoelina bonke balande lo mhlangano omkhulu Ian.
Right, yes, like we said that we also have crew on standby both at Mount Upton and as well as at the Robert Gabriel Mugabe International Airport. Now let's go back to Butler to see the arrival of President Rajoelina. Butler, it's over to you.
Welcome back. We're still at the Robert Gabriel Mugabe International Airport. Of course, getting more on what is taking place in as far as the heads of state and government who are arriving for the SADC 44th summit that is being held here in Zimbabwe. As you've seen, our live coverage continues. We have been here since morning. We're still here as more leaders are expected to come through. 7 heads of state have since made it to Zimbabwe for the 44th SADC summit. Yesterday we had the Prime Minister of Lesotho coming. We had Malawi President Dr. Lazarus Chakwera, Tanzania President, as well as the President from Namibia, the outgoing SADC Chair, Angolan President Lorenco, also coming through today. We also saw the coming in of DRC President Felix Tshisekedi and as well King Mswati III of Eswatini, having been the one we received last. But now as we speak, another plane has just landed, and we understand it's the president of Madagascar, and that is Andre Rajoelina, who now is being received at the Robert Gabriel Mugabe International Airport. Let's take you through to images from the welcoming delegation. And so we've just witnessed the arrival of President from Madagascar, that is President Andre Rajoelina, who also joins the heads of state who are here for the 44th SADC summit. And Madagascar being an island situated about 400 kilometers off the east coast of Africa, separated from the mainland by the Mozambique Channel. It is the fourth largest island in the world, stretching 1,580 kilometers north to south and 600 kilometers from east to west, with a coastline of about 5,000 kilometers, something you might want to also to consider if you are one who is into tourism and would like to have a bit of activity within the coast, but also a very critical player within the SADC region. And it is also important to note that there was a delegation that did come through from Madagascar last year and had a chance to meet up with President Emmerson Mnangagwa, and the delegation had also invited President Mnangagwa to attend the inauguration of President Rajoelina, which he of course did fulfill. In that spirit of Pan-Africanism, that delegation included the mayor of Antananarivo and former Minister of Foreign Affairs Naina Andrea Shohaina, who met with the president and expressed keen interest to deepen ties with Zimbabwe, which we can see now coming to fruition as they are attending the 44th SADC Heads of State and Government Summit that takes place tomorrow at Parliament Building. Part of the coverage that we've been bringing to you here from the Robert Gabriel Mugabe International Airport, the coming in of heads of state and government, and we have seen 8 heads of state and government having come through. And I have just also been informed that the country has since received another representatives and another representative rather from Mauritius, and we will be updating you on what is taking place. But we know that in the country at the moment is Lesotho Prime Minister, the Malawi President from Tanzania, the President from Namibia, the President from Angola, President from the DRC, Eswatini, as well as the President from Madagascar. And so that is the latest that is coming from this end. We expect to give you more as we continue our coverage of the 44th SADC Summit that takes place here in Zimbabwe.
As they continue coming to you live from the Robert Gabriel Mugabe International Airport, more and more head of states are arriving to attend the 44th SADC Summit happening tomorrow at the Parliament Building in Mount Upton. We've witnessed the arrival of President Rajoelina, was also welcomed by a Zimbabwean delegation led by the Minister of Mines and Mining Development, Honorable Soda Jemo, was a part and parcel of those who came through to really receive the president from Madagascar. And we've seen various ministers, ambassadors coming through to the airport, taking turns to receive these dignitaries as they come to showcase the importance of this particular summit that we continue to talk about. And of course, it's not yet over. We still have more and more heads of states coming through, and as you can see from your pictures there, that parade, that display really speaks of the highest level of the significance of this particular summit. We continue to talk about, as you've heard, Butler was saying, maybe if you want to travel, Antananarivo could be your destination. You are going to the 4th largest island in the world, that is Madagascar. A beautiful nation it is, and their president is in the country for the SADC summit.
Chokomende Ian sokulebereka kuko kuti unshangano mkulu anakasa ukumuti wa yoyo unshangano wa SADC wa 40 na akumungwina na mashango tilingira kale kuti panoda kuziva kuti mashango aima mugongano li SADC mangana anosika igumi na mashanu nilimwe mpera tilinga akale kwa feno pejulu apo mtungamiri we Madagascar waswika kuna mtungamiri we Eswatini waswika mtungamiri we DRC waswika mtungamiri wa Tanzania waswika mtungamiri wa Namibia waswika mtungamiri wa Malawi bose aba Ian baswika tipa mijira akale kuti kuna mtungamiri wa Tanzania sukulebeka Namibia bose baswika kale mtungamiri unoba kwa feno unobonga chibula we SADC ba Lorenco boko Angola nebo baswika tilingira kale kuti banji bachinoja ungati kuziba kale kuti ishango liye Madagascar lekawana kuzutonga kujere elini lekawana kuzutonga kujere mgola 1960 unsiku wa 26 June liko tambulwa kale munshangano unanga soyu koga litambulwa mgola ya 2005 litambulwa liku Botswana tilinga kale kuti kuna kulijana nebo lina mabuya line quartz line mika nozumwe yakale zose ozunu zolingwa kuti zikubeni kubatana kushingira pamwempera pakati pa mashango ose iyaya kutira kuti kubeni kunanchwa kwa mabwe yoko sokulengwa kuti unshoro nyaya unshangano unolebereka kale pejulu penya jino chokuta nokunanchwa kwa industry kushingiswa inzira jamajubano
Rightfully said. Surely it is quite an important summit, as we always talk about the significance of the heads of state coming together, and we've also seen some of the meetings that have been happening as precursor meetings, the Industrialization Week, Council of Ministers, we have seen the Investment Week, the public lecture, and tomorrow it is the heads of state SADC summit at the Mount Upton new parliament building, and also on a Sunday there will be a visit to the Museum of African Liberation in Warren Park, as of course the heads of state will get a chance to visit and understand the work being done, as they also can contribute bringing the correct narrative of how African nations attained their independence, bringing the war memorabilia, as the leadership has always been encouraging people to bring war memorabilia so that the museum becomes rich, not only in infrastructure but also in the content that they carry. Yes, we will be giving you more and more updates as they continue to come live here on ZBC TV. We are not done, more is coming, but for now we take another break.
Addis Ababa, somewhere ko. I mean, ko Addis Ababa.
Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Addis Ababa in Ethiopia.
In Addis Ababa.
Ilikuwa Addis Ababa in Ethiopia.
It is in Botswana, Gaborone,